Hey y'all, it's Chanel XO, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the sweet life of leveling up your life, your style, self-care, and everything worthwhile. Alright y'all, so we're gonna jump straight into this video. So me and God was kind of like, you know, going back and forth for a little bit. And it was on a message that he wanted me to tell y'all, and I'm like, God, you want me to say it like that? And he was like, yes, my child, I want you to say it like that. And I'm like, God, I don't got time to go back and forth with these people in my comments. Like, you know, what you gonna do when I go back and forth with them? Because me and you already going back and forth. And he was like, just listen. I said, okay. He was like, tell him what I said. I said, but God, I'm going to tell him what you said, but do you want me to tell him like how you just told me? And he was like, exactly how I told you. I was like, okay. All right. Obedience is better than sacrifice. So here we go. Be still and shut up. Yes. Yeah, I hope you received it how I told you. Be still and shut up. Okay? Let me tell you why God told me to give it to you like that. Because he had just told me to do the same exact thing. And then he told me, now turn on the camera and tell the people, my people, exactly what I told you. So I said, okay. So let me tell you why he told me to shut up, to be still and shut up. And I'm sure this word will resonate with you. So, you know, there's a lot of things that I wrote down in my journal. There's a lot of things that I prayed for in silence. There's a lot of things that I've prayed for just privately. You know what I'm saying? And certain things you are not to worry about when you write it down. When you give it to God, although you are human, don't dwell on it. This is part one of it. Don't dwell on it. So if you're praying for a certain thing, and okay, let's just say for me, right? I was praying for tutors to come into my kids' life and just help them. I didn't know how, when, where, or whatever. I was just praying for that because I'm like, God, I need my kids' grades to come up. Like, they're decent, but I need them to come up. What can I do? So, you know, I pretty much wrote it down, you know, God, and I spoke it as if it was here. I said, thank you for the tutors that's in my children's. Okay, yeah, so I'm like, you know, thank you for the tutors that are in my children's life. I know it may be getting towards the end of the school year, but I just thank you. Okay, so boom, y'all, yesterday, I kid you not, yesterday and today, no, it was really yesterday, and I just kept going with it today. Yesterday, 2 tutors reached out to me and was like, I would love to help your children. When do you want them to start? This is how much my sessions are, and you know, so forth. And I was just like, jaw dropping, you know. It was just jaw dropping. So I'm just like, okay, all right, God, I see you working. So, you know, we're communicating or whatever, and, you know, they're telling me how much it is and what days they will meet on, and the subjects that they work in and things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Today, I'm at work, and I'm just sitting there in my salon chair or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, God, thank you. Thank you for bringing the tutors, but how am I going to pay them? That's what I asked myself. How am I going to pay them? Now, mind you, for my daughter's tutor, she started tutoring before Christmas. I didn't even think it was possible, but she started. I worried about the money then. And then he told me then, be still and shut up. Know that I am God and I got you. So I'm like, okay. And when I tell you money came from, I don't know, I can't even tell you where it came from. Like I said, all I can say is but God. And he handled that situation, and he's still handling that situation. So I know if he did it before, he can do it again. So I'm, like I said, I'm just sitting there like, God, where am I going to get this money from? Like, literally worrying. And so I had to tell myself, how is me worrying going to add a day to my life? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I got a client tomorrow, and I'm going to pay such and such tomorrow, and then I got a client. You know, I'm just trying to map it all out. I'm trying to lean on my own understanding, and I ain't supposed to. So when I got to leaning on my understanding, that's when I clearly heard him say, be still and shut up. And when I heard him say that loudly, I ain't saying nothing else. I ain't saying nothing else. Because I know he got me. Just like he got you. So, the word, be still and shut up. Stop worrying. You cannot add another day to your life. Pray to God, let it go. Pray to God and let it go. He hears you. He already know what you're going to pray about before you even pray about it. He's inevitable. And he can do exceedingly and abundantly. He got you. He will never leave nor forsake you. He will not put more on you than you can bear. Cast it up and send it to him. And watch what he do with it. Watch what he do with it. That's why they say you make your own plans and watch God laugh. He already got the plan for you. While you trying to figure it out, it's already worked out. While you trying to figure it out, and it's already worked out, you can't see it. That's why your mind going, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. You can't see it. But when you walk by faith and not by sight, God going to blow your mind every time. Mark my words. Comment down below if you feel what I'm saying. When you walk by faith and not by sight, and do not lean on your own understanding and know that he is God, he is going to blow your mind every single time. That was part 1. Part 2, when you know you got a blessing on the way, shut up. Stop telling everybody. That ain't for everybody. Because everybody ain't supposed to go with you. Everybody ain't even supposed to know. Yes, I know what's for you is for you. But sometimes God want to see if you know how to shut up. God want to see if you know how to be still and listen to him and follow him. Stop running and calling on everybody. Oh, I got to do this and let me tell you about this. I feel like this going to happen and then this going to happen. And then when it don't happen, then what? What you going to do when it don't happen? You're going to be sitting there like, I wonder if it would have happened if I didn't say nothing. What you think? What you think? So now that you done put it out there and trying to bring them into what God got for you, God like, you know what? Slide that plan to the side. Let me move to something else. You could have been all gravy, baby. You could have been all gravy, but you wanted to run your mouth to every Ashley, Brittany, and Kiara. Stop telling your business. That ain't for them. It's for you. You pray to God, not all y'all. Even if all y'all did pray to God and you had a specific prayer, that's still for you. I'm ending this video being obedient to God and telling y'all what he told me. Something that you needed to hear. Be still and shut up. Simple as that. Simple as that. Be still and shut up. Know that he is God. Know that he got you. Do not worry any more, any less. Comment down below. I'm not going to worry any more, any less because God got me. God is doing his big one in your life right now. I promise you he is. God is doing his big one, his humongous one, his giant one. Like I said, what you've been praying for, it's coming this year. Just be still and shut up. So, if this message resonated with you, comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time Chanel XO posts a video. Okay? So, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.